Hey everybody, Asher here. Welcome to Cyber Knight's Flashpoint, the only game I've ever backed on Kickstarter before, thanks to the Trese Brothers, who have made the excellent Star Traders Frontiers and actually have a pretty good back history of games as well, including the original Cyber Knights, which you can still play on mobile. So this game is much more of a tactical, I wouldn't say 4X, but a tactical sort of squad-based shooter with a lot of stealth elements. It sort of looks like XCOM, but it plays a lot more like Invisible Ink. And I'm going to be going from a new game here. I know technically there is a lot that goes into some of these things with the Trese Brothers. If you haven't played Star Traders or other games, you know that there's a lot of customization here. Like we can kind of do all these different background things. I think this person looks horrible, and I think that's hilarious for what we're going to keep with here, but we do have a lot of other options, like we can change shirts and everything here. I'm not necessarily here for the graphics or anything, but when I say horrible, I just think it looks like somebody I would actually want to go and say I have an ugly butt face, so I want to get genetically modified, and that's pretty much kind of what it is. I would love a random option here available, but we do have all these kind of different customization options here. I'm going to mostly keep things default just for the original playthrough here, including what it's now. I'm just going to go back to the actual name if I can figure that out, because it got changed when I changed Lola. Yeah, we need to change code name. I don't know why that went there. Mixtape is fine. That's fine. We have Blur, Emil. They haven't changed. Dade, Aaron, and Zasha. Zasha hasn't changed. These two had changed. But yeah, we have a squad of people, and we're going to be going through kind of the tutorial here. The way the early access works is that there is a campaign available, and there are multiple difficulty options here. I'm going to stick with normal, although we can change it later. It may be a little bit easy here. I love sort of the promo art style for this. I understand why they did the 3D modeling here, but I wish they'd feature that a little bit more in the game, because we have these people standing here, and this is kind of what you look like. But we're going to just kind of get a sense of stealth early on and some of the basic things that you can do with this. So, like I said, this is an interesting game, but I did back it on Kickstarter far more because of the Trese Brothers name, or Trese Brothers, I should know this by now. And it's a little surprising to me, I guess, that I haven't actually backed anything on Kickstarter, but here we go. One of the nice things that is about this is that they didn't just release an early access that's a glorified demo. This is the actual game, just earlier levels in it, but we're gonna move a little bit. I think one of the things that I'm interested in seeing about how this game ends up working out is that when I played Star Traders and Star Traders Frontiers, there wasn't so much a lot out there in that space that was like it. However, when we have a game like this that is very much an XCOM-like with movement points and stealth abilities and things like that, this is a very crowded setting in games, especially on the PC side of it. So we have a night shift guard to get around here. You can see the security camera. We are able to just jam and stop. Like I said, at least some of the stuff plays like Invisible Ink. Invisible Ink, one of the great things about that game is that you really can just go through and solve missions in multiple ways. And I hope that's the same here. But you see, we have our actual line of sight deal all the time is, of course, I have cats that are being dumb now, so that's fun. So we have you're patrolling here, and you're just going to walk over here. And we have our AI security person. You can tell because there's an AI on the side. Every turn we take, that tension's going to go a little bit higher, and eventually guards will actually come spawning or things like that. I honestly haven't made it that far in the game at this point yet. I just thought I'd start new, in part because I want to get a fresh look at it, and I fell asleep last night instead of playing this. So sometimes you just need sleep. We should still have anticipation available, so we know that the next turn dude is going to be here. Now I could actually turn on my silence here. If I do that, 10% move speed for the remainder of the turn. Let's apply silent library here. Now if I duck around here is, once again, you know, it's fun. I don't do these things, and then suddenly I have cats being stupid just because they can. We actually have another security officer here. So we're going to see real quick if I have just failed this or not. When I did the tutorial before, I did actually go over here because that's where it was like lighting up for me to go. Let's see if this... Oh, well, that's not good. I didn't actually mean to move there. Alright, well, now I'm probably definitely going to be seen. So, congratulations. I misclicked, as tends to happen. Okay, we can still get over here because I'm silent. And I guess one of the fun things will be to figure out if I would have actually been able to hide here. There's more than enough cover to stay out there. There's another guard. He won't be so simple. So we have enough charges to use anticipate again, so we know what we're dealing with that. So we're already sneaking, so I may have out-tutorialed the tutorial here. Don't know if I can get there this turn without this guy seeing me. We know again that this guy's going to move up here. So one thing that we can do is delay the action and let this guy go. And see, suddenly we don't want to be moving that way. And suddenly we don't want to be moving this way. So this is where the turn I was doing before was actually a little bit better. Because if I run over here, which is where the game wants me to go, I'm just running right through his line of sight. So let's go down here. And I can't actually move much more right now. So let's end the turn and see what happens. Alright. So we'll be heard if we go over here. If we sprint, we'll definitely be heard. And then people are going to look out for me. Let's try it anyway. Hey, what was that? He heard me sprint from over there. This one is paying attention. His patrol path is too tight for you to simply slip past. So we'll have to pull him off with the lure. So once lured, the guard will investigate the action to go over there. And this is something that I actually couldn't get the game to do before, which is part of the fun of early access, is that some things work and some things are a user error. Like I had a line of sight issue here. Apparently that worked compared to yesterday, so I don't know what the difference is, but now this guy's going to go over here. No remaining AP, so we just end the turn. So look, he's like, I found a thing. And this guy is investigating over here. We're at turn 5, and like I said, this is the tutorial mission, so we're just going to kind of roll through it here. There is a door up here. I didn't actually go to click the door. It's kind of a nice warning. It says, this is a tutorial mission. We actually don't have a key for this door. We need to find another way around. It's a little immersion breaking, but that's fine. Alright, so there's more laser wires. So we have a jam kit that'll do that, and we're still talking about the tutorial, so that's fun. But yeah, all you need to do is get to the stairs. So this is one of those things where I'm not exactly sure how beneficial this is if you haven't played this kind of game before. But since I have, I kind of know what's up. So this guy can see all over here. So if I move over here, let's give it a second. So these guys are still running around. Now we got some other options here because these guys are all the way over here on the side. And I think back to Invisible Ink or something where you do actually have some combat in there. So we can't... Oh wow, we were sprinting the whole time. Nice! Okay. That's what that's for. Let's just end the turn. We got a few more turns before the jig is up. But yeah, one of the complaints I've heard about this game is that its appearance. But if you've known me on this channel for a while, you know that appearance doesn't really mean that much to me. I want something that plays good. So I think this guy's gonna like investigate me if I run over here. We do have silence again. We have 2 more turns until we can lure. So let's go up here. So he sees me, hooray. Kind of got a tight corner here. I can't really do... Oh, I can zoom out. Okay. Can't do a lot about this corner, but... I can kind of drop over here. And just hide behind the cover and see if this guy decides to investigate. But yeah, there's our happy little security level. Because we've been spotted, that level's gone up a bit. And we're going to get even more tutorialed. We can surprise and kill the guard here. So I have 2 options here. I have a sword, a slant blade that I can run up and use. I don't know if I have the movement points for it or not. So we can try to cut him down. We can try to do a charge attack maybe, or we can just shoot the guy. So he's like, hey, I'm taking fire. Look at how much more the security tally's suddenly gone up because we fired a weapon with no more action points. Good job, team. Escalating protocols, searching for quantum interference. Sending in a guard to intercept. It's just you and me. And you shot me. I managed to not get shot in the tutorial before. We don't know where the guards are coming in, so let's just... Wow, actually didn't kill him. There we go. Normally I'd love to loot. I don't think that was that well executed. Alright. But let's, I don't think we can make it out this round, so... Maybe next round. Report gunfire. Searching for this. Dispatching guard to intercept. Where's the guard? Is it the forklift? I don't know. I kind of want to look and see. So we have security camera here. Alright. So stairway. And now we get to start the mission proper and learn a little bit more about the background of the game here. So there's Emil, there's Blur, they're people. Head to the all clinic rooftop. You got an hour to get in place and ready for the rest of the team. Mixtape is in surgery now. Now we've seen Mixtape before. He's the guy with the chonky face. I almost wanted to name him Chonk. But we won a tutorial. Hooray. So tutorial A1 is optional. Stealth is optional. Same here. Hospital rooftop. An ultra tech tact response team dropped on the rooftop and we're scrambled for alternate exits. So... Spoiler alert, we're going to go up on the rooftop and someone's going to say, ho, 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 you shouldn't go. Alright. 3 days ago. Are you sure you want to go through this? Look at what he looks like here. Your time for that has passed. We took a loan from D Street Cartel and signed it in blood. I know, just seemed right to ask. One last time, we're moving all the pieces into place. So the story very shortly is that this guy is getting... surgery to become a cyber knight, I guess because he got beat up too much in school. You're scheduled for spinal surgery at midnight. The right bribes have been paid. The floor will be cleared. No one will be watching. Blur, the quantum computer implant surgery kills people. If I don't, the team will clear the rooftop. Our hover truck exits at 3 a.m. Yeah, but just listen to me. If I don't make it, don't wait around for the D cartel to frag you too. Try to get them and your people in Atlanta. I'm not talking about that. I won't leave them. You wouldn't. You're going to get on the rooftop at 3 a.m. I guess you'll be strapped on a stretcher, so you won't have much to say. So shut up and take those meds exactly as on schedule. You got a big night coming up. So the background, if you didn't pause to read it before, because I forgot to, was that we've gone into debt with some sketchy people to kind of work towards our big break. And now this whole game is cleaning up that comeuppance. So we've reached the rooftop. Thank you, Aaron. The plan is on schedule, and we have more people to play with this time. So it's your time to shine, Vanguard. Help those two clear the remaining patrols. Sorry to cut in. There's Dade, our hacker person. You can tell he's a hacker because he's got the cool hacker goggles. I don't know what happened, but something just flipped. Encrypted traffic is in and out of the clinic just went up tenfold, and the ice here locking down the firewalls. So we've got trouble. You've heard that. This is looking like a nighttime stroll, but now we're on the clock. Get sharp. We stick to plan A. Mixtape is coming from the rooftop. Plan A it is, Emil, as we have our nice sword person here. It's your lead, but if it gets messy, then make a mess and go fast. Then let's ride. So we can check the library for tutorial topics and all that, and we can use Emil's anticipation to look at turns and her lure ability and the jam kit, etc., etc. We know that, but now we have more people to control, so that's fun. So what is our goal? Exit exfil team at the hover pad. We have this patrol, this patrol. We have multiple people that we can move here. Zasha Marquez, who is a cyber sword with slash slide, deflection field, and conduit edge, and lots of stats. And we have Aaron Langley, who's just a regular dude with a gun, who has Overwatch because it's that kind of game. So part of what's going on here is that we have this guy's unaware, this guy's unaware. So we kind of just need to clear our path a little bit. I guess my first question is, can we actually... I don't think we can actually switch people. Maybe we can. I think it's just based off of the order initiative up here. So it looks like we can jam kit from this side. Oh. Oh. We can't. Well, this got fun in a hurry because I did the wrong thing. Alright. So intruder spotted. We just got a whole bunch of escalation here. It's fun. I could actually probably restart the level. So let's retry the turn. That's a nice feature that's here. So now we know things like, hey, wait a minute. We're going to skip all that. Go here again. Because I'm good at video games and we get to try again. Alright. So if we move down here, you will be heard. So we want to make sure we go sneaky sneak. Alright. Okay, so he actually saw me. I guess that makes sense. Alright. Y'all are gonna love me playing this while I figure this out. This is where I was hoping to play it a little bit before, so this time we're just gonna see. So we can't actually switch to other people right now. We just have you. I guess the jam kit can't actually be applied on this side. That's what we ran into before. So, okay. Jam kits don't work through walls. So we just need this guy to turn. And now we can go up there. And if we go move around a little bit like this, we want to do silence again. I don't know if I can make it all the way around. I might be able to. Alright. So let's try moving up here and seeing if we don't get hit by the camera. Good. We can do the jam kit that way. Hooray! Alright. So, first try. I don't think we can do anything else. I don't think we can move either. Alright. So we have carried items, leverage, call in a favor, or bribe with activating leverage. Use once for powerful gains. We have a first aid kit and a shock mine. Stuns enemies who are in the area. Alright, that's cute. So we've got Soldier Boy. If I go here and just go in blasting, that could be fine. So if we actually fire on this guy, not enough action points. We can Overwatch. Let's see what this does. Alright. And obviously we want to... Okay, we'll be hurt if you go over that way. This apparently does not get us hurt. And what do you have in your bag? You have a first aid kit and HE explosives. You can call in leverage too, so that's cute. I don't want to click that unless it looks like we need it. So you have a pistol, so cool that the swordsman has a sidearm. Alright, and then we didn't use anticipation to see where this guy is going to go. May as well use this now. Alright, no, we're not going to do that because that stays static. Alright. So we didn't use anticipation. You're investigating the lure, that's right. Okay, so now you're standing up here. So we could fire on this guy, but I think we just take cover and inaction for the turn. So, woke sleeping devices. Oh no, this game. Hey, we've got more company up here. Cool. So there might have been a way to take some of the stuff out. We're waiting for our friend at some point. I guess what we do here now, because we definitely got some options here. That security camera is going to come online next turn. If we run an attack with a slant blade, okay, I think we can do this. Okay, slant slide, maybe. Apparently not. Okay, weird animation, but it's fine. So, intruder alert, you are still unaware. And I guess one of my questions is, what are you gonna do about it? You can actually still attack. I don't know if you can move there. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's delay. Muck's gonna move. Delta doesn't move for a bit, so we may be able to get this guy going in a sec. Alright, now you're watching. That's cute. Is that cover? I guess we'll find out. That's cover. That looks like it's cover, and we just can't see it. There we go. That's an early access thing. All right. And shabam. Which gun are we using? How about the big machine gun? It makes a lot of sound. He's only suspicious. Okay, I don't think we have another shot, do we? We can apparently Overwatch. We only have 2 of those left. Iron Grip, immediately recover 12 recoil. Okay, so we can marker sights to cancel Overwatch. We have Delta and Omega who are going. Let's try this. Wow. Good job, bro. Okay, Zasha got shot because he wasn't actually in cover. And you're just suspicious at this point. Let's move you down here. So we've got we're doing a really bad job stealthing this, but it's fine. I keep hitting 1 because I want to actually press 1 to attack, and you missed twice. That's XCOM, baby. All right. Okay. Can Zasha get up here? That's a good question. Alright, and let's try to slashy slash. Can we not? Not enough action points. That's cool. Well, if we can't do that, then we can't sprint. So intruder reported, we didn't kill people very well. Report of dangerous intruders. Escalating protocol. That's a lot of, we got a T-Rex that's intercepting. We've got cameras back online too, so it's good that I moved around. So there's Peto. Where's T-Rex? We're at level 2. There's Omega friend. Alright, we have Emil who can fire first. Please actually hit this guy. Finally. And then you can actually take this down. We don't have too many charges of that left. So Aaron can go next. So let's pass the turn. You're not in Overwatch. And this guy's not going to be here for a bit. So let's move into max cover. And let's fire at Will. His name's not actually Will, but we are going to fire at Mark. Nice that I can hot swap weapons. Somehow that didn't kill him. Okay, well. Guess I should have used the machine gun. Oh well. And then you're going to go over here. I don't know if we have any like loot boxes or anything, but... Can we actually... Okay, ooh. I did see the... Okay, there we go. So, we're not in line of sight, so we can't attack yet. Weird. Alright. Okay, so we do actually have to move into melee range. One of the things that originally was appealing to me about this game is that it's XCOM but not grid-based. So we'll see if some of that freedom of movement actually helps. Okay, we've got camera that looks at this. I have a feeling that's where my friend is leaving from surgery. So there's a treasure box. We got a lootable locker up there to get some goodies. That sounds more like Cyber Knights. And we have a matrix for hackers only. We don't have a hacker in our group yet, but... And there's a pressure sensor. Alright, so... You can't be that suspicious if everybody died, right? So let's, So we got this guy. I think he actually spotted my people already. Spotted. Okay, so Emil. That actually gives you line of sight of this jerk. Can we get line of sight of both and still keep cover? Or do I just run over here? Alright, so we're pinned down a little bit, but it's possible. Access door. So if we go out this way, we may be able to get a better fight here. But yeah, we're coming in hot. That's for sure. Alright, so there's cameras moving again. What's he doing? Oh, well. So we got some people that are hurt. If this were XCOM, this would be a time for a grenade. So let's see if we can actually make that happen. Would love to actually have cover to throw that grenade from, but it doesn't look like that's going to be blessing me today. Alright. So the problem is plan B involves like just running around like chickens with their heads cut off and going through the backside and kind of trying to run up using this cover. And lets them get some more reinforcements, but still we have 2 of our people that have been shot. Okay, you can't, you're a T-Rex, you can't actually open doors. Alright, cool. Alright, can you open a door? Can I click the door? Don't tell me the wall terminal's on the wrong side. There we go, okay. We have to actually push buttons to open the door. There we go. I bet that makes sound. Okay, this gives some guy a line of sight. We can take cover. Alright. And then Sword Bro over here. I kind of do want him to be in a better position to intercept, but I don't know if he's gonna be. So let's just... We can sprint all the way back here. Is this full cover? That looks like full cover. I don't think we have anybody else coming, so... So let's hope that works. Alright, how many movement points do you have? Can you actually fire on him? Not in line of sight. Okay. Searching for quantum interfaces. +1 tally. Engaging in escalation level 3. Security devices in high power mode. I hope those boxes aren't security devices. Okay, well... Alright, so we still have... The rest of these are kind of the same. We have a camera that will sometimes swap over to the footlocker here. These guys are still looking over here. So let's see if we can do some silent library over here. Okay, who are you? You're engaged, but you're looking the wrong direction. Alright. So let's give this a delay. Let's see if we can move you up. Just a touch. And let's see what happens when we... Apparently, we can't grenade from behind that. Let's retry the turn. So it's nice to know that we have vertical stuff. Alright, cool. So that means you need to be hiding. You kind of need to go over here. This will still give you line of sight. This will give them line of sight too, but... I still hear your footsteps. And we can fire. We have a decent shot there, but we're going to try to take an even better shot. Alright, so if I try to throw the grenade from here, that won't work. They apparently don't hear us from this direction, because these guys are like flunkies, I guess. And we can hit them with this. Oh, we can go higher or lower with page up and page down. That's interesting. Alright. Unlike certain other games I've played recently, it doesn't look like we have a % chance to hit. So let's see what we got. Alright. So let's move you over here and take cover. And that's your turn. I hope you didn't explode all those barrels. Alright. So this leaves you, Aaron, the All-Star. Who apparently doesn't move as hard as the other people, but that's okay. You can always do a double grenade. Or let's see, we got a 63% chance, 88% chance, or we got a grenade chance. Let's take the grenade chance. Alright. So I guess next question is, who's coming out to play now? We only have one jam kit. I don't know if I want to use it on this lootable locker, because this camera's kind of just been flipping back and forth. So let's see if we can get in position over here for next turn. So suddenly, 2 comms go dark, and the security is not all... They're like, let's double up right here. So we can exfil team at the hover pad, but what about our friend? So I guess the question. Alright, clicky clicky. Patient dossier's encrypted file chip that can be decrypted, and nano-sealed item which decompress at the safe house's nanoforge. So, taking all that. Any other goodies? So if we look here, this is part of where, and I love that I have save slots here, so you can just save at any time. That's a nice thing from Star Traders. Although if you play on hardcore mode, eventually they're like, yeah, you can't save anymore. All right, well let's get our friends up here. Apparently those explosives did not actually destroy cover. I don't know if I just want to wait up here. Okay. That camera shouldn't flip this turn, but you never know. I'd feel a little better up here. Alright, so the AI is proving to be excellent at its job. So I guess we're just waiting for our friend to come out here. Because if I look at our team here, we don't actually have a hacker online right now. Alright, well, you know, let's see what happens. And worst thing that happens is that I can just replay my turn. We're still learning anyway. Alright. This game was made for clickers like me. I don't know if there's actually an intern button. And then here we go. Not good, not good. Okay. Spit it out, Dade. We got Ultratech military-grade encrypted comms piping in. A bird is coming down the rooftop, and it's a fragging Ultratech response team. By hell, we're made. Someone talked. Get down, here they come. Okay, well. Look at us, not in cover. We're going to plan here. Mixtape and I are headed to the basement, and we'll take the cargo truck out of the building. What? Where was that plan the whole time? We'll quietly go back the way we came. The interface of the building security, so there we go. The rooftop is locked down, the elevator gates are closed. We need an exit, working on it. I've got something schematic on an old panel in the secondary rooftop elevator. Which is probably what I saw over there. Alright, so that's old. It's old enough that we can spoof the protocol, but they've disconnected it from the network. You'll have to get close enough to tap the trunk line and relay the signal to me. So those birdmen spread out really fast. I bet they do. Oh, they can just teleport. That's cute. Well, good thing we already looted that. Alright, so, but they don't know we're here. We just need to get at least one teammate inside the area, then we need to hold that area and give Dade 2 turns to do his work. Okay, so they're like, we're here, but they don't know that we're here. We're already on security 3. And this person's all the way over here. So, Aaron, any day now. I don't know if we need to sneak or not, but I'm not getting any notification that we're like going to trigger anybody seeing us. Big thing is we just need the security camera to not do its thing. Okay, that's not my favorite move you've ever done in my life. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So now you're looking over here like a bunch of jerks. Okay, we will be spotted if we do that. But we can hide back here. Hope that camera doesn't go crazy, because we currently can't sneak and reach this without getting spotted. Okay, cool. And you can't even take cover, so that's cool. Aaron, I guess you can't do anything but take cover. And apparently our girl can't even move. Okay, he's got one more trick up his sleeve. Well, you got 2 sleeves, so I was just sitting in my hands while you all prepared for this hospital run. I did some poking around in case things got hot in an advanced jobs heist. We can stack up planned leverage, which can help pull off our objective. We gain leverage by working our network, paying bribes, calling in favors, completing preemptive hacking tests. It's officially heating up. What do you have? The Ultratech team has locked the network down pretty hard, but I have my claws in the security relay nodes. So. Oh, but I can route the SenseNet traffic to a dead end for a minute before they shut me down. You have to dust up the Ultratech TAC response. I can keep it off the SEC AR's radar once, so check our leverage. Data has provided a blip leverage that can let us clear out potential security tally for one turn. So in other words, if we boost this really high for a turn, we can fix it. Alright, so if we do this, you're not spotted. If we do this, you are spotted. I'd rather sneak. All right. So we'll just delay just in case. Wow, you're a jerk. Alright. So no silence for this turn. And if we do this, I don't think anybody's going to hear us, but we can definitely do this. As long as this guy doesn't get too close. Yep. May as well sneak. Sneaky sneak. You'll never see me. And then you are just casually turning around. Alright. Since you were so kind. So you're still unaware. So I think what we need to do is to blast this guy to the ground, get this, and then call in our leverage. Alright. That's probably it for the turn. So there's our side T-Rex running around like a jerk. Just turn, buddy. Just turn. There we go. Everybody look at your friends. Alright, can you actually... You don't have too much more movement that you can do here. Alright. I don't think we have line of sight on this, so... Just taking cover's fine. And here comes turn 9. Would like a little bit better of an indicator of where the turns are on that action bar. Alright, so we have T-Rex, Epsilon, Rho, Psi, Epsilon, double Rho. Alright. So we can move here without triggering anything. Alright. I wouldn't mind doing a nice old slide thing, but... Let's see if we can do it like this first. Okay, that's probably my least favorite thing you've done all day. So it looks like we're gonna have to wait a turn. Perhaps. So let's lure back here. I should have lured last turn. What? There we go. Now, will this have me seen? Maybe. I don't know if he fully saw me or not, but we don't have the worst shot there. You might be able to get a better shot if I go here. And if I remember right, we can still throw a shock mine out. Okay. Alright, so this is... I do like that we do have some issues. Fortunately, nobody saw that shock mine flying into place, right? Let's delay action and see what happens next. Alright, everybody's just having a good day. Well, that's cute. Guess we're calling in our favor. Looks like that was a waste of a shock mine. It's fine. I can always replay the turn. Technically. Let's try that. We are totally safe scumming here. This is not what I do in XCOM, obviously, but it's fine. We're learning mechanics here. So the first thing we're gonna do, since we didn't anticipate where this guy was gonna go, is we are going to delay action. This guy's gonna turn over there. So this time we need to move you up here. And let's lure over here. And I'm gonna hold off on the shock mine this time. Although maybe if this guy comes running into there, it's not the worst. Like if I throw it, like I could throw it there and it's probably okay. We'll see. I have two of them. I don't know if that activated yet. But we will, since this guy is, we could have used anticipation on him to see that he's moving this way. So that's a skill that I could have definitely used a little bit more. So he's guarding. What was that? Well, I'll tell you what that was. Friend. No line of sight. If we get right here, though, we're definitely calling in a favor this turn. All right. So that's that. So if we move you here, I'd love to be able to like do a move and then like say I'm gonna charge Slicey from here. So let's move a little bit closer. Turn-based combat. There we go. Don't have all the animations there yet, but certainly boomed them. And then I'd love to get out of the camera's range. So I have a feeling somebody's gonna walk and see my guy here in a minute. Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. So I hope this works. Alright, so end action. We're still on turn 9. Let's make the call. Alright. Probably should have shot that guy first, but it's cool. Oh, I actually can't do much else here. Okay, that's fine. Alright. End turn, I guess. One guard is missing. Investigation in process. Multiple reports of gunfire. So we got 2 people to intercept, and one of them's named Roe, and one of them is... He's suspicious. Like, I am stunned for some reason. I guess technically this means we can just kind of fire at will. So this guy's still stunned. Oop, nope, nope. It's like shooting barrels in a barrel. I may as well reload. Can't reload. That's cool. Well. Okay. Could do pistol overwatch, I guess. Huh, I wonder what's happening. Found the missing guard. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. So meanwhile, we need to get over here as fast as possible. This is probably fine. I think one of the nice things about creating all this heat over here is that we, what's the word I'm looking for? We know where they're gonna go. So as long as we can get out of there. Alright, so we need 2 turns of this. I'm here, but this equipment looks pretty hardened. I'm patching out. Just stay close to the TX-80. I'll show you what I can do. Hope you're not all talk, Dade. At least one mark needs to stay in the zone until Dane gets the force gate lowered down. Alright. So cover time. We must actually be in cover. Next 2 turns, probably a good time for this. I'd hate to not be able to move around it, but I guess we just delay the action until the next turn. Okay, so girl's in trouble now. Well, problem is we got this guy up here. So Aaron is now gonna have a... Aaron's gonna have some fun. Shock mine for this buddy. Okay, that sucks. Okay, we're gonna take cover here, hope for the best. And you have to wait. Alright, one guard is missing. Mario's missing. We have fatality reported. Alerting HR. Thanks, okay. So it's all just basic guards right now. The camera did turn the wrong way. Fortunately, Emil can probably do a thing with that. So let's start with reloading. Alright. Can we actually shoot you, please? Thank you. Oh, he was under Overwatch the whole time. Okay. That's why we have the med kit. But we can't actually use the med kit. But yeah, we had marker sights. Cancels enemy Overwatch. I guess I should have known. Okay, that doesn't work. That should have been good. So Aaron's in trouble. You can technically replay this turn, but I'm going to try to stick it out. Okay. Shot him right in the knee. Come on. Fall down, please. Guess that's not gonna work. Okay, cool. So Aaron might make it. Let's delay this action. You're patrolling the complete wrong way, buddy. Alright, multiple reports of gunfire. Here comes another friend. Okay. Camera turned the correct way this time. As promised your exit, I didn't think you're going to pull it off. Sasha Marquez has a new respect for Date's technical support, so they have better relationships. Hooray. So Aaron just needs to not die. I think I used the med kit anyway. So... We do, in fact, need to run you over here. Alright. Okay. Good job. That's a lot of damage. Okay, you should get shot grenaded, so that's fun. Finally, it paid off. So what was that Overwatch that I just did? I guess he just wasn't in range. Okay. So if we do a charged attack, gotta get over here first. Okay, we don't need to do the whole Ginzu 2000. You just need to do the Mario Golf swing. Alright, cool. And I guess it doesn't really matter if you can see me because you're stunned, so yeah, you get that, y'all get that security level up. Okay. Ooh, cat jumping off the tower. Alright. And you're gonna be running that way, right? So if I move up here just for supportive purposes, then I can always run back down there, right? Okay. Okay. So you guys are coming over here. Good. We want to flush you guys over. Good. We have them all hugging each other. Watch out for our friend Sai. Okay, somebody yelled for some reason. Reports of gunfire. Cool. Okay. Are you bleeding, or you just have... There's probably a way to look at their status. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, well, you sure, sir, have taken a lot of injuries. So, I guess this is the best we can do right now. I'd certainly hate to see you get shot here at the end of the mission, but they're all running over here. The alternative would be to hide behind this. But then you can't make a run for it next turn. I half wonder if he's injured so much that he can't run as much. That would make a lot more sense. We're gonna go for maxing out. We have another med kit if it comes down to it. So you're still stunned. Let's actually med kit you right now. And we can use this on you. There we go. Cool. Go team! Okay. Now we do silence. I'm glad I waited for that. And that should be it for the turn. Assuming we don't get chased down. Your security AI needs an upgrade. Alright, so... I have a feeling this isn't going to finish the turn either, and we're going to have to go the other place that can be hacked. So you still haven't spotted the people yet. That's good. Good for us, at least. Alright. Is this going to be false end number 2? Got Theta over here. Dead bodies everywhere. The elevator's engaging. We're out of here. You took that TX-80 out, Dade. Mixtape has exited the building in the cargo truck. Y'all know your exits. Go get to him. I want a strict 24-hour desktop period. Don't you dare bring an Ultratech tail back to our safe house. So, victory. That's Cyber Knight's Flashpoint. Like I said, it's there's a lot of different sort of things with it. Aaron is clearly injured for 11 days, so that's fine. And we're going to get a little bit more story, I imagine, probably. But yeah, this is early access, so there's definitely some things that are rough around the edges. But one of the things that you can rely on from the Trese Brothers is a lot of post-release support. If you followed how many updates, it's in over 500 or 600 updates to another game that I played on the channel that I just blanked on the name from. Crap, it's Star Traders Frontiers. Is that we're gonna have a lot of support here. A release game doesn't mean they just drop it. That's the reason I felt comfortable supporting them on Kickstarter. It's out available now in early access. So everything is finally quiet. It was a mess, but you did well. We got Mixtape out of there of safety. Are we in the clear? For the moment we are. The safe house is operational and secure. So what's our next move? Well, we go dark and we wait. We're not doing anything until he's back on his feet. So how long will it take him to recover? Not as long as you might think. They probably dumped a gallon of patch and stitch nano down in there, and you know he is flying high on all the medis. They said a week back at the clinic, even that gray stitch gunk can't fix a spinal slice that fast. So someone sold us back at the AUG clinic, probably the person that gave us money. There had to be a snitch. That Ultratech hit squad didn't find us out on its own. I'm not trying to sow distress here. If it was one of you, then I'm sure we'd all be dead already. You're right about that. Otherwise, their goons would have showed up so late or so unprepared. Someone was trying to make a late buck. There has to be a trail, but we can't let Ultratech catch us sniffing around. There's lots of ways we can be discreet. Every action has an echo in the Matrix. We can choose to send a merc out the field of legwork. These are non-job tasks or field operations such as casing a joint, following a target, or investigating, and more. So we need to pick our legworks carefully, as each one has its own risk or rewards or chance of success. We're based on the merc's traits, backstory, and history. Once a merc is committed to legwork, they'll not be available for a job until it's complete. So, Blur, if we're careful, we might be able to pick up the snitch's trail here. So we can do that now. We can send Dade on it, or we can send Emil. He's a hacker. So failure, 20% heat, uncover the whistleblower's identity, but get picked up on the scanners here. Now, we know this is me, so that 75% may as well be 5%. If we're careful, we might be able to pick it up. Dade, this is all you. I can poke around the AUG clinic. The call had to originate from within the building. I'll be very discreet. I don't want him to wake up and hear that I messed up. Your little digital foot sees better. Tread lightly. I don't want an Ultratech hit squad knocking on the door. So Dade's legwork is added to the timeline. You'll automatically advance whenever you hit play. So no comms, otherwise we wait. Except Dade, you've got work to do. So see you all at the shooting range. So running a heist team requires judicious planning to wait your safe house while you prepare your next move. Advance the timeline with the play button on the top left. So this is the other part of the game. We have trash room, trash room, trash room for our safe house. Command HQ, barracks, 1 wounded, 2 injured. 2 days for that. Legwork, 75% success rate. Recovering from injuries. We have cold storage, which has some dossiers in it. I don't exactly know how we open these, but we can sell them. I don't know if we want to sell them. There are no missions available, so we have just timelines available. We have no safe house management right now, but that'll probably come later, because like I said, it's very XCOM-esque. But that's going to do it for this one. If y'all would like to see some more of it as I advance, by all means, feel free to ask, because this is something that I've been looking forward to for a while. I know I said before that I'm very busy, and I am, so I don't want to sit here and make promises I can't keep, but I'd love to show more of this game, even if it isn't like a full-blown series through the campaign, just to show kind of where things are as you get a little bit more advanced. But that'll do it for this one. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your continued love and support in these difficult times. But you all take care, keep your loved ones close, and see you next time.